plan tonight?
No, not really. Just as of now, just at my place with the wife and little guy, and Anderson lives in my building, so we watched a little bit of last night's Nashville-Dallas game together. I went down to his place for a bit, so you never know. We might connect for that, but nothing big planned, no.
Matt, Torch said that you talk to Manny before games sometimes to get a read on opposing goaltenders. What kind of information specifically are you looking for?
Yeah, I started that last year right at the end with Colorado. I started talking to their goalie coach there, and then in Ottawa, I do video for every game if it's a new goaltender. I want to know tendencies, things like that. It's good to have a buck on guys, and you remember things over the course of playing against guys. We've played against Boston a lot this year, so you start to build some kind of memory of that. So Manny's great. It's fun to sit down and talk about it. So I've always done that. My dad was a goalie, so we always used to talk about different things about goaltenders, and it always helps to know what they're thinking and how they're moving as a shooter.
Didn't see you after yesterday. Over 5,000 fans at practice. If going into yesterday, what would you have guessed the number would have been?
I thought if we were between 1,000 and 2,000, it would have been an insane amount. Like if you told me we were gonna have that many, I would have been wild. I was thinking probably in the hundreds. So we skated out there and we're like, whoa, this is amazing. So I can't thank the fans enough. I tweeted something out yesterday, and it was pretty impressive and pretty flattering for sure.
To kind of build on that question Lori asked you about kind of watching opposing goalies, and just from talking to some people around here, is it fair to say you're like a hockey nerd?
Yeah,
is this pretty much your life?
Yeah. No, I love it. I'm able to turn it off when I go home for sure, but it's during the season, it's all I think about, and during the summer I take a big step back. I'm obviously working out and working on things and skating and stuff, but it's very different during the season for me. It's what I love to do. It's what I've always loved to do, and I'm watching all the games right now, and we're just really enjoying this. This is like what I've always wanted to do my whole life, and so it's pretty special.
Yeah, some of the coaches and stuff have kind of pointed out you're always looking for that a little bit extra. You're always talking hockey. You're always just kind of trying to keep that conversation going, is to think ways to kind of help your game and kind of find, is it just something, do you find you were able to learn things from just those conversations you're having with guys and that extra work and things like that?
Yeah, I just like talking about and debating ideas. You talk with certain guys, you can pick up certain things, and obviously with the coaching staff, there's times where I might have an idea, or I have a question. I feel like I didn't do something quite right. A lot of the time, I'll go seek out, a clip and watch it with the coach if I feel like I was out of position, or, I'll grab the iPad on the bench. I just think it's important to always work on your game, whether it's on the ice or, looking, watching, whatever, talking about it. I think it's just the more you have it in your brain, the better you're going to be at it. So I've always been like that, and I love what I do, and that's as simple as that.
Who is like a shutdown guy at this point? Is that something, come playoffs, almost like you have to have a role you can wrap your hands around? Is that what you guys have in that way?
We feel good together. I think we're a good line that's going to get below the hash marks and grind teams down that way, and be stiff defensively, and take those draws in our zone and take pride in that, and then getting the puck out of our zone as quickly as we can, and using our forechecking skills from there.
Yeah. Do you think that suits your game?
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah. Do you like playoff hockey? It seems like playoff hockey is Boone Jenner kind of hockey.
Yeah, absolutely. I think yes, just about anyone in this room, it's best time of year to be playing, and it's a blast to play at this time of year. To make the playoffs is hard to get in, and that's what you play the whole regular season for. Get a taste at this, and get a crack at the cup. So it's definitely the best time to play.
Yeah, you've had a number of chances now in the postseason. You're able to kind of take the lessons you guys learned in the previous postseasons and this postseason just kind of build on that?
You got to get there to experience it, right? And
yeah.
I think a bunch of us have done that the last couple of years, and I think this year we're feeling good about ourselves, and really focusing. So it's fun.
Yeah. Sorry if you've already been asked this, but I feel to be back out there today.
Felt really good. Yeah.
Is it frustrating to have to, or is this the benefit of you sweep and you get some time to sort of just recover and relax a little bit?
Yeah, it's tough not being out there and practicing with the guys, but you got to take care of what you can, and try to get out there as quickly as you can from there.
How excited are you to, as of tonight, know who you're going to play and actually have sort of a plan going forward?
Yeah, exactly. I think, right now there's 2 teams obviously that we could be playing. So after tonight, we'll know and focus on that team from there.
Has it been hard to just sort of mark time and wonder and wait? And
I mean, it's different. Throughout the season, you don't really have these kind of breaks. And,
right.
But I think we're staying with it. We're practicing the right way, doing the right things, and just getting ready to go again.
And how physical was that series? Having a little bit of time to look back on it, and the way you guys were sort of able to impose your will in a lot of ways. How physical was it?
We want to be a physical team, and a good forechecking team that can get in there. So you want to play that hard game.
Hey, Boone, have you at any point during the postseason sort of reflected on this is what that preseason is for? Because everyone talks about how hard camp is under Tortorella. Have you ever paused and been like, well, that's why?
Well, I think when you get into the playoffs, you realize the 82 games, what it's for, and it's to get into the playoffs. And like I said before, it's the best kind of hockey. So it's a thrill to play in, and this is what we put the work in for during the regular season, camp and everything.
Do you have any watch plans for tonight? Like, are you watching with teammates, or just going to sit there with a notepad, or
No
just
plans
gonna,
right now.
None?
No plans right now.
There are a group of you guys who did this in Cleveland a couple of years ago, and I just wonder if you draw anything from that, if there's any lessons that you guys learned going through that experience that you find are paying off now or helping you now as a team.
I think the one thing that we can kind of look back on is just how long it is and how hard it is to win. Obviously the Stanley Cup's a little bit different story than the Calder, but I think we started at the same time. We finished in late June. So we've won 1 series here. We have 3 more, and we know the guys that won it in Cleveland, the guys that have been through it in the NHL, just how long it takes to win and how much work goes into it. So I think we're all pretty prepared, and we all know it's only been 1 series.
Well, what was it like for you to go through that though? Because I think you were a late call up that year, right?
Yeah,
And then you got in the lineup late, and then you obviously took off in the postseason there. But what was that run like for you?
It was awesome. Just getting there at the right time, I guess. I played 7 regular season games, and then the playoffs started, and I honestly wasn't too sure what to expect. I didn't really know how good the team was. I didn't know how far we were supposed to go, and then just to go there and win it all. My first couple months in the NHL was pretty cool.
It's kind of interesting you say that you don't know what you have in a locker room when you just get called up. But like, if you look around this locker room, you see some of the talent that was on the team. I mean, that was a loaded team in a lot of ways. Like, did you get an appreciation for that as that went on, and as you started winning some games? You look around and go, these guys are pretty doggone good.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really know because I've never been around an NHL locker room, so I guess I didn't really know what it took or how close guys were to the NHL and the AHL. But it's such a close league to this. It's guys like Andy, Bjorky, Sedzi, Hanny. I guess I never really realized how close guys were to the NHL at that time. I just wanted to go there and play and try and play well. And now looking back on it, I can see why we won and how many good players we had on that team.
Did you feel you were really close to the NHL at that point?
I had no idea, honestly. I've never been to a camp. I haven't really skated with too many guys in the NHL at that time. They just told me, that's kind of where they wanted me for the rest of the year, and just wanted to go there. I wanted to go there and make the most of it, and obviously we did that by winning. But I had no idea how close I was.
And what does it feel like you said, different levels, and winning Calder Cup's not exactly like winning the Stanley Cup. You want to win whatever trophy's in front of you, but what does winning one playoff series feel like? How does that compare to winning a playoff series in the AHL? What are the different feelings of winning on this stage compared to winning on that stage?
Well, I think it's just more magnified. I think the whole city, the buzz of winning one round here. Obviously, it's been a long time coming for the fans, and it's well deserved. But I think in Cleveland, it's that buzz in the city wasn't there until the finals. I think here it started before the playoffs. Then Game 3 and Game 4 was insane. Yesterday at practice, all the fans that came out just for one round, it's pretty unbelievable to see. So hopefully we can do some damage in the next round and keep moving on.
Cleveland was the city of champions there for a short period of time because that was coming right off when the Cavs won. Right?
Yeah, we won a couple days before.
That's okay.
So we broke the curse. That was pretty fun actually. We had our parade, small one, and then they had their big one, and Actually, a few guys got to go on their parade too. So yeah, it was awesome to be there for that when they won and we won, and the Indians were good that year.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
They came so close.
Yeah.
And what does it feel like? You guys, I mean, we've been coming through here and talking to you guys every day, and nothing is different. It's just, we'll find out who you play soon, and then you'll have someone to prepare for. We still don't know when you play a game. What has that been like for you guys? Like, I know, obviously, the scrimmage yesterday, I'm sure maybe helped in trying to mix things up, but just how ready are you guys to actually have some concrete plans and to have, I guess, a little bit more of a, know who you're playing and when and everything?
Yeah, for sure. It's been a long break here. Kind of reminds me of Cleveland, actually. I think after our first round, we had 11 days in between, so it's pretty similar. A few of us have kind of been through it, but yeah, we don't know who we're playing yet. We'll find out tonight. We don't know where we're going to be or whatnot, so we're excited to find out who we're playing and prepare for them. Doesn't really matter who we play. We're excited to get going.
Yeah, I had time to rest a little bit, had time to do my off-ice stuff, to get ready my body, prepare my body. So all little details, little things, and yeah, it's just to prepare and get ready for the next round.
Do you find yourself staring at the clock or staring at the calendar and just waiting for something?
No, not really. I think you just make it. You assume that you're gonna play Thursday, Friday. And so right after the game, you just make a plan, what you're going to do, how you're going to approach it, and go with it.
Sergei, have you accomplished everything you can accomplish in terms of getting ready for round two and are now in a maintenance stage? Or are there things that you would like to get done before round two starts?
It's always, the way how you look at this, it's always could be better, could be worse, it is what it is again. So we'll go day by day, we'll go prepare each day, and we still don't know when we're going to play exactly. So it's all on its way. It's all process, and we get ready to go.
Watch the game tonight, Bob?
We'll see. I don't know. Probably I will know the score for sure. We'll follow that.
Did you miss not playing in the game yesterday in front of 5,000 people, a little scrimmage?
No, I'm all right. I'm all right. It's about the preparation for the second round. It's not about the scrimmages or practices or stuff like that. It's about prepare your mind and body for the fight again.